Hello everyone, this is Ashwin here. So this is the first video of the tutorial series for data structures and algorithms. So in this video we are going to see about the introductions of data structures and algorithms. So this video is all about how I am going to approach the whole tutorial series and what are the topics I am going to cover throughout the series. If you want to add any more topics means please leave a comment below so I can able to update a few videos and create topics on top of that. Okay, let's dive into the video now. So, what is data structure? It is a way of data organization, management, and storage format. All we are going to see about how to organize data and retrieve it for future purpose. That is all about data structure. So, we are going to see how to do it in an efficient manner. So, it enables efficient access and modification. So we can able to access the data in an efficient manner based on the use case we have, and we can also modify or update the data. And it is also a collection of data values. So basically we are just going to collect all the information and store it in terms of data structure. So most of the application uses data structure while you are building some system. Even in databases and networks, everything will follow some data structures and algorithms. And we also see various functions and operations that can be applied to the data, like searching, retrieving data, inserting and updating, deletion of data. Like that we can able to do various operations on the data structure. Now, what is algorithms? It is a finite sequence of well-defined computer implementable instructions. So we are going to define a set of sequence that is mostly repeatable, and we are going to solve a particular problem. So it is also a procedure or a formula for solving a particular problem. It can be a mathematical problem, it can be a logical problem. For any kind of problem, we have to define some steps, and based on the steps, the problem can be solved. So that is the objective of algorithm. Now we are going to see what all the topics I am going to cover for data structure. So the first topic will be arrays. So this is like a basic data structure you can able to see. Most of the data structure is built on top of arrays. Linked list, stacks, queues, binary tree, binary search tree, heap, hashing, and finally graphs. I may missed out some of the important part, but these are the major data structure that can be used for various problems. Each has own advantages and disadvantages. So if you say we may use arrays for one problem and we may use linked list for another problem. It all depends on the use case scenario and the advantages and disadvantages of that particular topic. Same goes for stack and queue, and here in binary search tree with graph, everything is interrelated with each other. So we can able to apply different data structures for another data structure also, like we can able to implement stack using queue. Like that we can able to interchange things based on our application. So these are the topics I'm going to cover, mostly on data structure. If I miss anything, you can just leave it below. And I also mentioned here, these are all the basic data structures you need to master. There is also advanced data structure that is under these topics. There will be some concepts I may missed out, but I will be covering that after the basics are complete. So that is for data structure topic. We'll go to the next slide. Now, what are the algorithms I'm going to cover? Searching algorithm, sorting algorithm, greedy, recursion, dynamic programming, pattern searching, backtracking, divide and conquer, branch and bound. So these algorithms are used to solve some particular problems. This is also will be using on a specific use case scenario. So these are all some of the techniques you can able to use on variety of problem solving methods. So generally if you are going for some competitive programming or any other logical solving thing, you automatically apply any one of those things here. Usually you will be building your logic on top of this basic algorithms. So I'm going to cover all the algorithms with some examples so you can able to understand and implement it for future problems, even that is a complex one or it is a hard one. You can able to build it using this basic algorithms. So I'll be covering a few examples on each topic, and also I'll be covering some of the things between data structures, like here some recursion concepts I'll be covering in the data structure part itself. So the entire tutorial will be interrelated with each other, so you can able to learn the concepts in an orderly fashion. So that is algorithms topics. Here this is a basic algorithms, so I'll be covering some advanced algorithms in a later tutorial series. Now how the tutorial structure I'm going to define, like how the video is gonna be. So the first I'll be covering the definition of that topic. So what is array, what is linked list? So I'll be explaining about that topic first with some bullet points so you can able to use later. Visual structure with example. If it's array means how we are going to visualize it, and if it's trees means how we are going to visualize it with some example in order to remember it easily. And for all data structures I'm going to use pseudocode. So usually people will go for some language, but to cover all the programming language, pseudocode will be much better, because so I can able to explain the logic in a simpler and easier way so that everyone can understand easily. After that, using the pseudocode itself, you can able to implement the logic with the code. So before learning all these concepts, try to learn some programming language. I prefer it Python. So if you don't know how to code it in Python means, you can able to go for this tutorial series on the right top corner. So that covers entire Python programming language. Now advantages and disadvantages of that particular topic. So I'll be covering that also in the video, so we can able to use the particular data structure or algorithm based on the application or use case scenario. I will be also mentioning some of the applications of that particular data structure or algorithm, so you can able to implement for a real-time project. So that is the objective. So these are all some theoretical part. I'll be covering some introduction of each topic. Apart from that, I'll be explaining some functions and operations you can able to do, that is insertion, deletion, everything will be covered with an example, and the pseudocode will be tracking and tracing the problem, how it actually works with pen and paper method. So I'm going to do everything in a screen. Now the tutorial interface. So I'm not going to use the actual pen and paper. Instead of that, I'm going to draw everything in a sketchbook. So this sketchbook is a software I can able to draw and type everything, so it will be easier. So let's jump into the sketchbook interface now. So this is the sketchbook interface. So if I want to draw something means I can able to click it and draw easily. Let's say I want to make a array like structure, so I can able to draw easily. So using this I can able to easily draw and rectify. I can able to track it easily. If I want to update something means I can able to update easily, and I can also change the color, so you can able to see the updation properly. And I can able to type the text, like here if I want pseudocode means I can able to type pseudocode and all the algorithm below, and I can able to place it somewhere else. So this is like a entire picture. So I'll be covering with an example with some definitions. Everything will be covered in a single pic or two, and you can able to use this as a notes for examination purpose or some revision purpose. So you can able to recapture the entire topic. So this is all about the user interface. We'll be seeing more through the entire series. I'm going to use this alone. Now, so apart from making the tutorial videos, I'm going to share all the notes that I'm going to do in the video in a GitHub repository. I'll be providing the link in the description, so you can able to access the notes and you can able to use it for topic revision. So it will be helpful for a lot of students. That is the objective of this notes. And I think that's it, guys. So this is the introduction of data structures and algorithms. If I have missed any topics in this introduction, just leave a comment below of some topic I need to cover, so I can able to restructure the entire thing and make the video. So I don't want to miss out any topic, so you can able to easily learn everything for free. And I think that's it, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more useful content. I will see you again in the next video.